obviously a disappointing loss to be down double digits. Again, fight our way back to a 2-point game. I'm not sure. It was 62-60 when we fouled and didn't make them earn it from the field and let them shoot foul shots. But I was, again, proud of our comeback. But I take full responsibility. I mean, our zone, I thought, would help us have a chance to win some games, and it's really not played out that way in the conference. So I told the guys, I mean, we're better playing man-to-man. That's what we got to do. That's what I believe in as a coach. And I played very little zone in my career. I thought it was better for our team the way we were struggling in the non-conference. But we gotta go away from it and just, you know, live and die with our man-to-man defense, because that's what I believe in, and I think our kids prefer that. So that's what I told them after the game. I'm responsible. I mean, if we had been more aggressive, we got to play without fouling. We did get in foul trouble in the first half, and it hurt us. And we were all all zone, and we're still getting foul trouble. Gavin's 2 fouls were at the offensive end, and then IJ Chicken had an offensive foul. So we had 3 starters with 2 fouls in the first half, and that was something that we got to be able to try to play aggressively without fouling, and give them credit. I knew Tennessee was tough watching them on film. They're very good competitors. And Mostella had the career game of his life tonight. Their point guard is a first-team All-League player, punter. I mean, he got his average. And he had a great play, played the whole game. But he had a great pass. We were downing the ball screen. He found the guy for a layup. He was just waiting. He's really, really a smart player. You can see he's got a bright future beyond college level.
You went with a smaller lineup, and Q had a career game playing the 4, and he said that was an adjustment for him. Did you like that, seeing that lineup?
This was the right team to do it against, number one, because they were playing small. But, Q's one of our 5 best players. I'm not sure we can do that every night. There may be a 4-man at 6'10", where it doesn't make sense to do it. But regardless, he's playing his, major minutes. The way he's performing here on out, he's going to be, as we said before, a really, really good player.
You cut the lead to 1 or 2 or 3 a couple times there in the second half, and it seemed on the next possession Tennessee would make a shot to push the lead back out. Is there something mentally that has to happen after cutting the lead to come back on defense and get a stop?
It's just getting stops. I mean, I blame myself, because we just, in man-to-man, it's really clear the responsibilities, and you were responsible for that, and you didn't do your job, more so than zone. Zone has a lot of principles and responsibilities too, but it's much clearer in man. And if you're going to lose a game, I'd rather go down fighting that way. So that's what we got to do. And it's my fault. It's totally my fault. I take total responsibility for allowing this team to play zone.
Bunch of close losses so far in league play. What do y'all need to do better in order to kind of finish these games?
I think one thing important, we got to play man, and when we get close, we've got to be able to get stops. And this game was different than the Kentucky game. The Kentucky game, we were down 15 on the road and fought back to 2 where we were in man and didn't get the stop where we had a chance. But this one, I mean, what was the time when it was 62-60? Does anybody know?
4:27.
Yes, I mean, it's right there. There's plenty of time to get a stop, one stop, and not foul, and learn to do that. I thought Fred gave us really good defensive minutes off the bench tonight. I thought their zone bothered us offensively from our standpoint at the end of the first half, where we had guys out there that can't feed the high post. We got to get the ball to the high post. That's the soft spot of the zone defense, is the high post. And something that we've just got to continue to drive home, because it's going to be an issue and people will zone us until we get better attacking. I liked our assist to turnover ratio, 18-9. We won the battle of the boards. We went to the offensive glass tonight. So we did some good things, and I thought defensive rebounds were solid. And they had some long rebounds early, but it's even more clear in man too. Block out responsibilities, everything becomes clear, so that you're able to have more accountability defensively.
You cut it to 1, and I think they made 6.
What was the score then?
59-60, I think it was. And they made 6 straight after that. And I think it was against the man.
6 straight free throws or
6 straight buckets.
Yeah.
They ended the game with 6 straight. They didn't
Right.
miss after that
You
point.
know, when you look at it, and I thought IJ played really hard against Punter and during that point. And he made some great plays. He used his size and length. You know, and so you're throwing out those stats for me right now. And that's kind of why I thought, I mean, we were trying to, but I'm done with that, okay? If they make 12 in a row, we're playing man-to-man. If they make 20 in a row, we're playing man-to-man. And we'll sub and find guys that we can, you know, contest shots better and do better. But when you look at it, I think we stat it, you know, between our man and our zone, what were the percentages? They were very comparable tonight, but the difference is in some of you giving up more threes, you know. And give them credit. Like I said, Tennessee's a good team. I mean, especially their 2 guards. You know, starts with having great guards to be a really good team. And those 2 guards, Mosteller made a big step forward tonight. I mean, you know, he's a hard guy to defend, and he did a great job. In the second half, he had 16 points.
You mentioned Q. How much progression do you think he's made since he got here last summer?
He's made a huge progress, both with his body, his shooting. His shot is really coming on right now. You look at him 3 for 5 tonight. He's going to be a really special player before it's all said and done. And he's a great kid. He's a hard worker. And why he's getting better, there's no one who works harder. He really puts the time in and cares. You know, he came in after our last game at Kentucky and, you know, wanted to watch the film and watch the entire film. And he saw, God, I'm not getting up on my jumper. He was in here at midnight 2 nights ago, you know, getting up shots at midnight, along with Eric Holman. And we love to hear that about kids.
What was the problem for Nolan tonight?
You know, I thought he got off to a slow start, missed a couple open shots, you know, and I think that probably kind of piled on him mentally, but because he's been shooting the ball really well. You look at 3-point percentage in conference,
Yeah.
he's like 43%. And, you know, he, you know, has got to get better in every aspect of his game, but I thought tonight he had, you know, 6 defensive rebounds, which is, I think, probably close to a career high, if not a career high. And, you know, I think that, you know, he had a couple shots that late he probably should have gave up to his teammate that he tried to, you know, put towards the hoop that got blocked. But, you know, I want him to play aggressive, so he'll bounce back.
7-9, 0-4. What do you think this team is mentally? How are they handling?
I think it's really tough on them. It's tough on me. I know how I feel, and you know, they're resilient. But you know, we have good kids. That's the thing. And I think already it's something like when some of the weight's been lifted. You know, scrap the zone. Let's just man it up here. You know, no matter what. Let's man up here now. You're responsible. Period. You know, and it's my fault. It's totally my fault. That's not their fault.
You mentioned, talking about the man in the zone, that in the first half when Tennessee pulled out, I think 21-9 or something like that, that they had actually kind of came to you and said, we want to play man. Was it more your decision to let them play man, or was it more them saying, hey, Coach, we want to
Both.
do
I
this?
mean, but I like hearing that. Coach, let's get out of this stupid zone and play man. It's all on me. Again. And, you know, so I am totally responsible, man. And, you know, who knows where we'd be if we were playing straight man for the last 4 games. I don't know. But I think we probably would have snuck a win in there somewhere. That's on me again.
When did they come to you and say that they wanted to go to man?
Oh, it's just another game because we're not getting stops, you know.
One more question?
Is there anybody that going to man particularly helps?
Pardon me?
Is there anybody that going to man particularly?
Well, I think what it does-
significantly better man defender than he is.
Yeah, I would say that Chicken is. I would say that Fred is. You know, that's what they've been, you know, used to playing. The issue is early on, the way they were going, we were in foul trouble a lot. You know, so we got to be able to play aggressive without fouling. And you know, but again, this is on me 100%.
Okay, Monday.